If you are confronted with a potentially life-changing decision to make, how do you know if the decision you make is that of the divine? Thank you.
If you are confronted with a potentially life-changing decision to make, how do you know if the decision you make is that of the divine? If you think about it and make a decision, it's your mind decision. If you don't, it's divine. If it comes to you intuitively, it's divine. If you have to think about it, it's your mind. That is why we all have to make decisions all the time in our life. And if we decide intuitively, it's decision is divine. If we decide by thinking, maybe 50% right, 50% wrong, sometimes 40% right, sometimes totally wrong. Mental decisions are like that. So that is why the divine appears to us through intuition. And I must tell you another thing. Those who cannot see the divine cannot even see what part of their decision is intuitive. For them, there's another sign that most of these intuitive experiences you have are followed by external coincidences. For example, you have a question in your head, how to decide whether to go to hospital for something or not. And driving, there's a billboard saying, new hospital. Where is this hospital sign come? I never saw it before. Or you open a book and it says illness. What is there? How is this word coming up? It's connected with what I was trying to decide. So, intuitive experiences are also supplemented by external coincidences. If you are on a spiritual path and your love and devotion for a master or for God in the form of that human being is growing, more coincidences take place and more intuitive flashes come to you. I've seen this in every case happening. So these are signs that the divine is operating through intuition in you. Maulana Rumi, Jalaluddin Rumi, in one of his Masnavis, in one of his poems, asked this question. He says, people ask me, what is God's will and what is your will? Are they two different wills? Isn't everything God's will? And why are we distinguishing and saying we should live in God's will? He says it's very simple. If God has given you a spade in your hand, He has expressed His will, dig. If God has given a pen in your hand, He has expressed His will, write. If circumstances are telling you what to do, you didn't make them up. God is telling you what to do. So when these coincidences happen, and when the intuitive hunch in you, in the gut feeling in you matches that, it's clearly a divine message for you. And you follow it.